to Coach. My name is Dhirendra Gautam, and I'm a life and leadership coach at Universal Coaching Federation. In this Talk to Coach live with Dr.D, we discuss and answer the question of any doubt, any challenges our viewers ask us. So, I would like to welcome all my viewers who are watching live on our social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube. And today we have another wonderful coach. She is a life and relationship coach specialized in parenting and child counseling. Rasmi with us. How are you, Rasmi, today?
All good, Dr. D. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you. Welcome, Rasmi. And today we are going to have our talk to coach primarily on the topic of parenting. And the topic what we are going to discuss ki our kids are our love. They are not our responsibility.
Right.
They are not our liability. They are not our assets. So, why this topic is becoming very important, Rasmi, I would like to share some of the facts to our viewers. As per recent research, around 80% of the kids who born after 2010, we called Generation G, millennials who are there, around 80% of the kids in India even after completion of their 15 years plus age, they don't want to stay with their parents. You remember when we were growing as a kids, and if our parents say that you have to go to school or college or you have to go somewhere else, we used to feel very different. Why it is like that? Why I have to go out of my parents, even for higher study or even for job? And that
Right.
was the culture or that was the bonding we used to have with our parents when we were growing. What happened, like around 80% of our adult who just wanted to complete their schooling plus two with a purpose that okay, then when they will in college, when they will go in higher studies, they have the opportunity to live apart from their parents. I feel lot of people they try to say that our kids are growing, they need independence, blah blah. Many of the things they talk about the kids. But as a coach, coaching hundreds of the people, you have coached many of the people, many students, many parents. What we realize that a big issue is with the parents, and they as a parents we are not able to have that emotional bonding with our kids where we should be able to have that level of confidence and interdependency and capability as a parent. And that is the reason they feel okay, they should explore some possibility to go somewhere else and explore their love, their caring, their emotional understanding somewhere else with somebody else. So, as a coach, you have been dealing with thousands of the kids, their counseling, their guiding, their parents. What do you feel? What is the key area? Why this kind of parenting problem challenges are coming nowadays, even in India?
Right. First of all, I would like to say good evening to all the viewers who are watching here. Thank you, Dr. D, for actually choosing me for this. This is a topic that touch my hearts always. So I am so into it, Dr. D. Parenting is such vast topic. Okay. And when we start talking about it, it is not a science, Dr. D, where we have to apply some formula to get kids out, and then we have to just add one and two, and the
Right,
kids start walking. There is so much. There is a bond that we create with our
right,
kids. And
right,
I love kids the most because they are the true souls. Okay,
right.
emotions are so connective. They connect to every emotion. If they want to cry, they will cry. If they want to laugh, they will laugh. Okay, they are a bundle of joy, and every parent listening here will always agree to me on this topic. Yes. So
Yeah.
what comes wrong when the kids start growing up, that parenting becomes a challenge.
Right.
Parents these days, as you said, the Zen generation now is facing parents facing a lot of challenges with
Yeah.
handling kids. So it is $1 million question now. What is parenting?
Yeah.
So I would say parenting is not a rocket science, Doctor. It is just connecting with your kids, giving them the best. Now, here, what happens, no, Dr. D? As a parent, every time parents want to give best to their kid.
Right.
Okay. So, but the difference comes here is what is best for them or best for us. See,
Right.
every kid is born with a unique personality, right?
Right.
So, if this kid is born with a unique personality, we need to understand what is the uniqueness in him.
Right.
And we understand what is the uniqueness in him, no? We are at the right part to give him. As I say, uniqueness means born with a different shape, Doctor.
Right.
Some kids are born with the shape of a square. Some kids are born with the shape of a circle. The
Right.
parents not be 100% a square or a circle only, even if they have given a birth to them. So
Right.
the challenge comes here, no, Dr. D, is when a kid is born with a face of a circle and the parent is actually a triangle. So
Right.
there the parent feels triangle is the best shape and I should also mold him to a triangle.
Yes.
Instead of putting him, enlarging him into a circle, expanding him to a circle, they try to
Yeah.
put them into a square or a
Right.
triangle in the shape that they are born.
Right.
So there is no right, nothing right and nothing wrong here if we see this
Yes.
example also. So
Yeah.
it is just as a parent, we need to understand what is the shape of our kid and
Right.
then just expand them in that shape. They'll
Yeah.
always be that bundle of joy. They will be
Yeah.
connected in the same way
Yeah.
and they will throw same happiness and love as they were from since childhood. So this is what I always feel, Dr. D, and this is what I always tell to my clients who approach me as well.
Right.
Once they approach, they get this connection and they are connected and they are at a level to understand this. So I usually say there are two attributes, Dr. D, when we are into a parenting group. So
Right.
one is immense of love, trust, okay, and bond that we create with our kids, right?
Yeah.
The second attribute is the discipline and the push that is required from the parent side.
Right.
So when we see that these two attributes come together, there are four varieties of parents that we come across all the time.
Okay.
So I would just describe the four variety of parents, and then even the viewers can think and analyze in which variant do they fall in, and what are their perspective about this.
Very good. Yeah.
First aligned is the uninvolved parents.
Right.
It's Dr. D with the two attributes that I said. The first variant is uninvolved parents, where they say we will not give 100% of love and this to you. We will not give 100% of discipline to you. You do it your ways. Okay.
Right.
The second type of parents are the comforting parents, which say, we will give you immense of love, support, and trust.
Yeah.
But discipline and something you have to inculcate in
Right.
yourself. We will not give you that. The
Yeah.
third type of parents are the strict parents. They
Right.
say, we will give you lots of discipline. We will push you wherever you, but the love and the trust and the bond will be a little less because we want to you to create that.
Right.
And the fourth type of parenting is the smart parenting,
Yeah.
which I love the most, where the parents actually balance the discipline and the push with the love, trust, and the bond with the kids.
Right.
I see wherever these things are parallel, their parenting is not at all a challenge for parents. they
Yes.
they are happy, their kids are happy, and the parenting just goes, Dr. D. We don't have to actually judge the cycle also. We are not even in a position where we can say, oh, we are parenting. It just goes in the flow.
True.
Everything is happening in the flow,
Right.
right? These are the aspects. Now every parent who is listening here
Yeah.
needs to understand where do they fall
Yeah.
and what do they need. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the next question arises, Dr. D, is if we are parenting,
Yeah.
okay, how happy and content are we? The
Right.
biggest question that comes in. We have manifested our kids. They are our manifestation. They are our love.
Yeah.
So where are we creating that bond? And where are we creating that bond with ourselves also? So
Yes.
this is a lag that I always find, Dr. D. Once we are not connected, we are not happy with ourselves. No, there comes this disturbance in our parenting also.
Yeah.
So I have learned this through all my coaching, through all the counseling that I have done, and I have find that oneness in me today. So when I have find that oneness, that acceptance in me is something I'm delivering it to my kid,
Right.
and see he also turning up into the same bundle of joy as I am,
Right. Right.
and parenting is going very easy, doctor.
Yeah.
These are few of the points that I feel as a parent we need to understand and collaborate in order to have a good bond with our kids, which leads to a good parenting
Yeah.
always.
Yes.
They are the just mirroring images of we are, doctor.
Yeah.
We came into this world, they had nothing but they had us to look around, to
Yeah.
see. They were copying. There are 49% of genes of them in, yeah,
Right.
51% is the surrounding that bothers them.
Yeah.
So say
Yeah.
51 का तो काम कर ही लेंगे, सराउंडिंग तो फिर भी देख ही
Yes.
लेंगे,
Yes.
बट
Yes.
49% अपना तो हैप्पीनेस उनको दे दे. So this is the
Right.
thought that always comes in my mind, and this is all I wanted to share with the viewers as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I think what you have shared, Rasmi, is very authentic and very in-depthful and real transformative experience or thoughts relating to the parenting is concerned, especially when you are explaining what kind of kids are there and what kind of parenting should be there. I, in my always interaction, I say that a garden can be beautiful if you have different kind of flower inside the garden. If all the flowers, or if all the plants and flowers are of same size and same color and same fragrance, after some time it will become boring. So, as a parents, we need to understand that ki what is the kind of flower our kids are there. Let them be that flower. If your kids are flower of rose, let them be the rose flower. Don't try to manipulate them to become a marigold flower. So, what
right,
happens on the name of education, economical growth, social growth, all the parents they want to pressurize their kids to become doctors, to become engineers, to become an accountant, to become, I don't know, whatever they wanted to make it. Nobody would like to give them the opportunity to explore the possibility ki what my son and daughter actually wanted to become. I have rarely seen any people who is asking or thinking that okay, it's fine, my kids are growing, they are still in 5th class or 7th class or 9th class, let them go and pass their 10th class, and then they will be able to have the understanding what they wanted to become, they will choose. Rarely. I have a big family. I always keep on saying in my coaching session also. I see in my family also, I see lot of friends and peoples and circle around us. The moment kids start getting into 7th class, 6th class, parents start guiding. No, you have to become an engineer, you have to become a doctor, you have to become this, you have to become this. Nobody allows their kids to have at least an age of 15 years, 14 years past the 10th class. At that time at least they have little bit of capability to decide what they wanted to
right,
become and choose them. We started pressurizing and we try to mold our kids the way I wanted to say. We, as you are saying, if
right,
somebody is circle and you are trying to make it a triangle, how it will be happening? So that is the way it is happening, and then kids doesn't have any other choice.
right,
One, they will become whatever you are prescribing to become. They will never be happy in their entire of their life because they are not able to explore the possibility of their passion. Ki what they
right,
want to do in life. They always think that ki, okay, I did this because of pleasing my parents,
right,
or my parents has guided me to become XYZ and I have become that. And that resentment they carry entire of their life and they are not able to be happy. Other that used to happen for long time. Nowadays kids are little bit get influenced into the western media because they have the access of social and digital media. They know and understand that ki, okay, in western countries once you become 18 years of age you are allowed to go and have your living outside. So that trend is coming in India, and that is one of the biggest reason kids doesn't want to stay with their parents and they wanted to take some kind of reason and bahana कि चलो ठीक है, I want to go to college, मेरे को ये शहर में नहीं पढ़ना, मेरे को वो शहर में जाना है. So I see many of the kids who are from Mumbai, they will go and study in Bangalore. Many of the kids who are from Bangalore, they will go to Delhi. There are many kids from Delhi, they will come. See, these are all good cities, have good educational institutions, good colleges. They could have stayed there and could have studied it. If there is a real
Right.
opportunity, is fine. Going here and there is not a problem. But I have seen lot of people from Mumbai going to other cities just for doing graduation, and we have so many people from other city coming to Mumbai to do graduation. So what is this? Why kids doesn't want to stay with their parents? It is most of the time it has to do with the parenting. What kind of culture you are creating at your home? See, one of the key aspect I just also wanted to understand and share here with our audience, कि we the parents always understand our kids as a liability, as a responsibility, or as a assets. And I always want to say to our audience, ki yes, our kids are not responsibility, our kids are not liability, our kids are not our assets also. So don't raise your kids considering them as a responsibility, as a liability, or as an assets. They are our pure love. See, a product of love cannot be anything other than love. When a spouse,
Right.
when a parents, you are at the deepest moment of love and intimacy. That time you manifested to conceive your child. So
Actually.
a product of love can only be love. So our kids are love. We need to take care of our kids as our love. They are not our responsibility, they are not our liability. Many of the parents I say, oh, my son is in engineering, my son is in 10th class. I have a big responsibility at home. I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to expend this money, I have to pay for this tuition. See, that is every parents does. All the parents do those
Right.
things based on their capability. Yes, capability
Right.
of different people differs.
Right.
You are raising them like as you are getting into a mission mode, you are going for
Right.
war. And what happens that kids are going to see, and when they are going to grow and as a parents you are becoming older, they also treat you as a responsibility.
Perfectly, doctor.
The situation which is changing it nowadays, lot of peoples are becoming older, and I can see in my area also in Mumbai, many old age peoples are there, their kids are not in India, they are outside India. And they have the opportunity to place them in some old age home. Why they have they consider you as a responsibility. And I have seen people who is having five, six children. Forget about current, we have one or two kids
Actually,
maximum. So the people having four, five, three kids, they are also not able to take the responsibility of their parents,
the parents.
where we
Perfect.
are going, and that is becoming really challenging for us. And that is one of the
Actually,
reason I thought of having this discussion in our talk to coach, so that our viewers should understand that our kids are love.
actually.
Give them the pure emotional, I call emotional intimacy. You should have the bondness
Right.
with your kids. Our role is to love our kids, our role is to help our kids to grow. See, and
Right.
in this session on the live talk to coach, we take the question of one of our viewer and we answer it. And I would like to
Yes.
ask you something more, but let's take me this question. One of our
Sure.
viewer is there. She has not mentioned her name, but I think she has written very nice thing about her daughter. She has mentioned that her daughter is around 15 years of age, And
Okay.
when they start talking to their daughter, actually she was asking the solutions. She asked me ki, my daughter is not listening to me whenever she comes from
Okay.
office, she comes from school, she comes from she is in, I think, plus 2. She has just passed the 10th class. And the problem is that ki when they start having the discussion with their daughter, they start getting into the argument, and one of them, they move out from there and they go inside the room, and they are not able to talk and discuss any proper thing which, as a mother, she wanted to discuss with the daughter, or as a father, her husband wanted to discuss with the daughter. See, this is a very big challenge, Rasmi. And I
Actually,
would like to give my views on that, and then I would like to understand what you think. See,
sure.
one of the biggest problem is with our parents are like that. I'm also parent. I also have a son and daughter. We try to give the solution for our kids. Whenever we talk to our kids, we always try to give the solution. The moment kids say start talking, we say no, not that is the way, this is the way you do it. The moments our kids wear some cloth and they come in front of us, no, why you wear that cloth, why not you wear that? The moment they try to do something, we try to give the solution to our kids, which our kids doesn't like. So what
Right.
happens? You keep on giving the solution or answer thinking that you are more smarter. You are going to have dispute with your kids. Your kids are not going to listen to you, and you are going to spoil your relation. Today they are going to their room and they are not talking to you. When they become 18 years of age, they are surely going to leave you and going to move somewhere else and live their independent life, because you have made their lives suffocated in your family. What we need to do, we just listen. Our kids are smart. Our kids are thousand times smarter than we when we used to be the
Actually,
kids of that age. The era has changed, generation has changed, the whole outlook of the upbringing has changed. So we should be getting rid of our mindset that ki, as a parents, you know everything and you can guide everything, and you have always answer, you have always your suggestion to give it to your kids. Kids doesn't want suggestion, they want somebody as a parents to listen to them. So if they are
right.
doing something, if they want to take decision, you just listen to them, and you just be with them, and they themselves will able to tell you that "Ki, okay, this is right, this is wrong, I believe that ki, can you help me in that?" But what happens ki, before they complete their question and thought, we start giving them the advice, and they
Right.
get frustrated out of those advice, and they don't want to share the real challenges and problem they have. So my advice to you, the listener which you have write the question, is that, and all the parents who are watching our show, just listen. You just listen to your kids. Don't speak a single word from your mouth. You will see everything they will come and share with you, and then they will able to ask you also, okay, mom, how you feel like that? Do you feel I am doing good? Father, how you
Right.
feel like that? Because when you listen to them, you are respecting them. I always say in my program, when we do the listening session, I say listening is the highest level of respect you can give it to yourself and the person you are listening. You
Perfect.
just listen to your kids, you give them the respect. By just arguing and interrupting, you are disrespecting your kids, and you are not able to build the emotional connect so that they should be able to share you the core point what they wanted to share. What you wanted
Mm.
to talk on this answer as me, how they should deal with the parents, the kids?
Yes, Dr. D. So I will explain this with two examples.
Yeah,
See, one is a tree, a sapling that we plant, Dr. D.
yeah,
So whenever we plant a sapling, a tree, we sow a seed.
yeah,
And we, while sowing a seed, we just have one thought in the mind that this plant should come out.
right,
Okay. When the plant comes out, we see it turning into a sapling. Then it converts into a tree. When it is into a sapling, we see the stems are weak. The root is getting attached to the ground, grounded to the ground. This is the
Right.
time there is a need for parenting as well.
Right.
We teach discipline, we teach our kids lot many things. Okay.
Right.
There we see that they require our support, they need our support. Okay. When we see the stem is little weak, many a times, Dr. D, we put a support around it as well. We put a bunch of
True.
wooden pieces around that so that we don't want them to fall apart. This is the role of parenting and teachers that we do
Right.
in our growing stage also. We have teachers who take care of our education, we have parents who take care of our skills. Okay, here when we see that the stem is now firm and can grow into a tree, there is a time we remove that support out. So
Right.
as a parent, when we see our kids are growing, they are developing a brain, they are
Right.
developing mindset. Remove the support out. Let them give you what they want to. And
Right.
there is a time you will be able to judge what they are thinking. Are they on the right paths? Are they thinking correctly? So, if parents just don't misuse this, they remove the support at the right time and they allow them to grow. Dr. D,
Right.
if we have plant a sapling of mango, it will convert into a tree after 10 years, Dr. D, and
Right.
it will start giving a fruit after 10 to 12 years. But that 10 to 12 years, what do? We have lots of patience, we
Right.
have lot of love, a bond that we create, and
Yes.
that converts into a big tree. Once
Right.
it start giving you a fruit, can you stop it, Dr. D, by giving a fruit? Can
No.
you say a mango tree,
Yeah.
don't give me fruit next year, I don't want a fruit, or give
Yeah.
me only 10 mangoes, I need only 10 mangoes? So
Yeah.
this is the abundance love that we have given to the tree, and it is
Right.
giving us back. So the same way, if we give this abundance of love to our kids while their growth, we know where to support them, where to get ahead. They will grow into a firm, strong tree. Maybe they will grow more than you as well, and they will give you
Very true.
abundance of love and respect as well.
Very true.
So this is what is missing in this time, Dr. D, because we are staying nuclear. We are just two parents handling the kids. Kids are
Yeah.
not learning anything from anywhere else. They don't have grandparents with them who are teaching them life skills, who are teaching them patience. So being a parent, I will say, just be with your kids, be with them, be responsible for them, but don't just burden them with your thoughts.
Yeah.
Let them cultivate their own thoughts. Once they cultivate their own thoughts, they will be a good, unique memory for themselves,
Yeah.
and they will cherish it with you as well. See, we say, Dr. D, we have such big doors, but
Yeah.
the entry of the door is with one key,
True.
and that key should always remain with parents.
Right.
So whenever that key is with parents, no, they will anytime enter their heart and they will find an abundance room and space with them.
Right.
Later
Right.
on, hand it over to the kids. They are also responsibly handling it. Okay, we don't hand it the keys to the parents when they are kids, when they are very small in age. We give
Right.
them, we understand. Now you are able, we will give you the key, open the door and get in and close the room and sit quietly. So
Right.
this is what parenting is. When we do everything, why do we forget while giving, while teaching them the skills, while
Right.
teaching them the responsibilities? So
True.
these are the few examples that I will explain, and I'll tell to the mother who had written this also.
Yeah.
Just leave them alone. Let them take a decision. Let them also fall apart while taking a
Yeah.
decision. It's
Yeah.
good to fall apart. They
Yeah.
will learn out of their learnings.
Right.
Only when they give them a decision when they want. Be a strong structure for them. Make them realize that you are always for them, and
Right.
they will turn up into a good human being. So
Yeah.
they are our genes. They will turn up into the best model of our genes, is what I
Yes.
want to say to the viewers and to you as
Yes. 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 Very, 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 very good. I think you have given a very nice example. We have to be support system without disturbing the growth of the plant. We should not be hindering the growth of the plant. Just we have to be the support from this side. And once they will start growing it, we need to take out our support system and they will start growing and becoming a giant tree where they will able to give us a better fruits. I think this was a really great discussion today with Rasmi. And just for our audience, I would like to just give a recap. that our kids are not our assets, they are not our liability, they are our pure love. Just give them the pure love, raise them as your own soul. They are part of your own soul. And the biggest thing, listen to them. Just be with them, just be their support, just listen to them, give the opportunity to grow and become a plant. We don't require to guide them, we don't require to teach them. Once you start listening to them, they will come to you and they will share everything with you. They will love you and they will share everything with you. But it is we the parents who doesn't allow to build up that intimacy with our kids. They start getting frustrated from our behavior, they start getting disturbed from our behavior. The moment kids start talking to the parents, parents start asking questions, parents start giving the advice, parents start saying, don't do this, don't do this, don't do go with this friend, do not make this person as a friend, don't play game, they know what is good and bad, right, wrong. And in this world nothing is good, nothing is bad. We are all different people, and they will grow and they will become a better citizen. Don't worry, we have to be there. And if you feel any one of the issues, we have thousands of the coaches at Universal Coaching Federations who will be guiding you for your better parenting, love and relationship challenges and problem. So I would like to thank you, all the viewers who are watching us live on our Facebook, YouTube, and our LinkedIn channel. I would like to thank you very much for them for being with us and being a wonderful audience. And they are asking a lot of question, good relevant question, and we are happy to answer and serve them. If you wanted to become a coach, you can do register at Universal Coaching Federation, and we will able to help you to become a coach. Or if you are looking for any guidance relating to the parenting or your life and relationship issues, we have hundreds of the coaches in each and every cities of India. You can connect with them and they will able to guide you. So thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you, Rasmi. Thank you for being with us,
Thank you, Dr. D,
giving your
for
insight.
giving